Yup. Lee Harris is here. Dave's in. Justin's in. Vincent's here. Tom Anderson's in. How are we now? Getting you, not so bad. Also, just for those that are currently here, we got more Shoutouts. Just saying. I did take one roll out of this one because I didn't feel like getting one from up there, but that'll more than fill up the shelf and work our way over. Told you I'd do it. $30 in a case. 60 rolls in a altogether. 30 packs. So, a couple cases will do. We'll fill in the void and we'll add on. I don't know where the fuck I put my ladder. I was going to do that, but I don't know where the fuck my ladder is. I must have taken it outside for something. I just don't know what, but should have you give me a case of those, Rick. Also, what do I owe you for the hammer, knee mat, and magnetic mat? I don't know. I'll look. I'll message you or call you. I don't want to put business on the internet anyway. Rick Branson, never enough shop breaks. How's Rick been? Shit, I ain't seen you in a hot minute. My first day at the new job, 19 years ago, I got a welcome gift that looked a little bit like that box. That was your welcome gift, was rags? For what? What was your job? Cum dumpster? No, never mind. That was bad. I can just send you a check. It's not that big of a deal. We'll square up when I buy something on the auction. Unless you need it before that. Well, obviously, if you're sending me a check, you don't need it before that. We'll square up later. I have to cash a check, and that reflects on a lot of things. And so, cash is always king. We'll do that later. What are you working on, beer? Sign another NDA today. Should have tried an NDR. Or DNR. Never mind. If you want an acorn squash, got a bunch of it. Yes. Range Rover, unfortunately. Dawn dish soap and mineral spirits. How's the mini hoe bearings? I got one I got to change. But I was going to change them all this winter anyway. Just because they still slip apart and all that shit. Probably yesterday. Today. When I finally went to the bank. I went to Carrick this morning. Because I had to go to Duquette anyway. Well, I didn't have to go to Duquette, but I was running low on meat and cheeses. So, and then I needed to do some other banking because I had a lot of checks. Paul's in. Zach, hard to work on. It is not a delight, I will say that. Need a timeline chain done on a 2011 Range Rover Sport use. What? Timeline chain? You mean a timing chain? Rick, I get down there and see you one of these days. Shit, I hadn't heard from you in a while. I tried to call you one time. It was a while back, though. I never heard from you, so I was like, oh, shit. I got a whole bunch of stuff for you. Tim's in from Austin. Rick, how do you handle people that write you a hot check? Don't. I will go to your fucking house. There's very few people I actually take checks from, and I don't take credit cards, so cash is king. I'm a welder at Caterpillar. Okay. Ricky, you're hitting all kinds of numbers there. The hell is the star one? 80 years. Nice. Congratulations. One badass mechanic, don't take shit from no one. I'm just, it's not a badass thing. It's just not taking shit from anyone. You shouldn't. That's how life should be. It's not about being a badass. Just don't take shit from people. That's all. Especially when they're giving you bad money or fucking anything else. Jesus. How much to put a new timing chain in my Range Rover? A lot. Fucking lot. Chances are it needs more than a timing chain. I'm just saying. A whole fucking bunch. On special for $19,999. Nope. I'm not doing a timing chain on that motherfucker for $2,000. Hell no. Nope. Do you know you can't even pull a timing cover off on those motherfuckers and get to the entire timing chain? You still gotta start looping it through shit. Because there is no actual timing cover where you can see all of the components. Hell no. You got an upper cover, upper left cover, an upper right cover, and a lower cover. And just fucking mystery shit in between. There's guides and shit in there. Just saying. How do I know that? I'll give you 5G. I don't need internet speed that bad. Never mind. I don't need business that bad, dude. I'm just saying. And I'm not here to solicit business on the internet because that shit's fucking retarded. At that point, you may as well just call me Dave. Never mind. Wow. The one that's in prison or the one that should be? Nah, I mean, never mind. Ah, wow. Sounds like I should sell it. No, just squish it. Run it through the shredder right now. Fuck it. Do you think YouTube is hurting industry? No. But I think there's a lot of people out there that are saying stupid shit on the internet and not representing themselves well at all. And they're also misrepresenting a lot of things in context to that. I don't give a fuck. I have never been here to fucking sell anybody anything or give a fuck if you're my friend or not. I appreciate those friends that I have, but that comes through a vetting process for sure. What brand of pickup truck is the best? The one that you maintained well and can afford the bill to get fixed, because they're all fucking junk. At some point, they're all going to be junk. That's just fact of the matter. You get a special deal on shop towels behind you on the floor. No, I bought the bastards because everybody was bitching about the ones on the shelves, so I bought more. Keep it up. Also, I was getting a little low over. Where am I going? There. I'll learn to work with this motherfucker eventually. They're all junk, especially post-COVID. 2018, 19, and newer, I wouldn't do it. When does every car truck that goes to Dave's need a new engine? That's their bravado. They're running, I don't know, whatever they're running, 25 or 30 bays or who fucking knows. I don't care. The absolute fucking garbage that they're putting on the internet. Dave's used to have a really good fucking channel when they started it. And it was about engine machining, and now it's just over-dramatized bullshit because it lends to better fucking viewership. It's not about a quality product anymore and working to show people what you do. It's just making fucking drama out of shit that doesn't need to be made. I'm just saying, I could do that every fucking day. Every day. It's just making more bullshit, but don't need to do that. My 16 Ram's been a good truck for me. You better find some wood to knock on, like, real quick. 16, so it's got a Hemi in it. That motherfucker's going to need a camshaft if it doesn't have one already. I'm just saying, you'll put it off on maintenance, but you won't put it off long enough. I'm just saying. There is enough proof in the people that I talk to personally that I could do that over dramatized bullshit every single fucking day. Every single fucking day. It doesn't do any good to put that shit on the internet. You're disparaging others, whether you're naming them or not. You're disparaging customers for getting their work done there. And you're trying to put yourself on the fucking Mount Rushmore of, it doesn't really fucking matter, dude. It really doesn't matter. No. Where is it? No, it's a Bel Air. God damn it. I knew you were wrong. Cam and lifters, exhaust manifolds. Yeah, maintenance isn't going to put off exhaust manifolds for sure. Possibly even cam bearings in a Hemi. If you catch the cam early enough, you won't have to do the bearings, usually. But maintenance will not fucking put off the manifolds. 100%. You work on heavy equipment too? Hell no. Except when Rick roasts Scotty Kilmer, those are the best. I did enjoy making those, only because the satire was funny to me too. Some of these people are so fucking stupid. Sponsorship money selling their soul for clicks. That's 100% true. Then all of a sudden you're, hey, let's take a break and sell you this bullshit in a bottle. I don't give a fuck, dude. If your business is as successful as you claim it to be, stop monetizing your videos and stop doing sponsors and just educate people, because that's what you came there to do. Just saying. So either say that you're a shameless fucking capitalist. I will. But I'm not here to fucking, well, I'm not going to play the fucking dynamic of me saying whatever the fuck I want on the internet and having to fucking respond to the email the next day for saying it. I don't care. So I'm not even going to fucking try. I'll click monetize on my fucking live stream and it's 50-50 whether I get demonetized again or not. How long have you been doing repairs and did you go to school? No, I went to the school of hard knocks. Fuck around and find out. And 26 years. Holy shit. Are you able to do Pat's delete? Depends on what it is. On a Ford? No. Well, maybe. I'm looking into some new software here, so. Some non-diagnostic software. Because I need more shit to do, but. Choose code BORK to save 10%. Yeah, that's not going to work anywhere. Thought you were actually selling blue shop towels. Nah, but for you, Emily, I would send you a roll of shop towels for no fucking reason at all. Just saying. Also, it worked. I mean, control study, because I didn't have. I had one bourbon and like 5 beers last night, so which is low for me, but I had very little problems, so. $650 to cut down the factory harness and delete the pats. And that's probably not unreasonable considering. It's deleting the pats is not labor intensive. It is software intensive, which is fucking expensive. Trust me. I already. And cutting down the harness is expensive as hell. I need a new PCM in my 2016 F250. Can I reprogram the old key to the new PCM? You're going to need 2 keys to program the PCM. But yes, you can program the old keys to the new PCM as long as you have the PATS capability. As of this moment, I can cut down the harness, but I can't fucking do the PATS delete on the PCM as of yet. Stay tuned. That pill is still stuck right fucking there. I haven't quite swallowed it yet, but whew. And I'm not. My trouble with that. Why shit got to be so complicated? I'm not the engineer. I couldn't tell you why it's got to be so complicated, but I'm just here to fix it. If the barrier to entry on it wasn't so fucking expensive, I wouldn't mind. Barrier to entry is fucking expensive, and I don't need the fucking work that goes along with it. The problem is nobody's fucking doing it. You're going to have to go to Minneapolis, and good fucking luck. Or ship the shit out, package it up, and ship it out, but thanks for the info. You're awesome, man. Anytime, as long as I don't have to do it. Carl Allen's in. Sniper Bunny's here. Came here to leave the finger. Stayed for the Shoutouts. Appreciate you. We got more. We'll do the Vanna. Never mind. More complicated things are, the more people have to go somewhere else to have them fixed. Pretty much all about money also. Why can't millennials drive a manual vehicle? Do you always end up with extra screws after you put something together? No. So there's some tricks to that, if you will. I do like this method myself. You can go with the old magnetic tray for your bolts. I've become more partial to this all the time. Just taking a fucking solo cup or generic plastic cup and take your Post-it note. Where the hell did I put those? Chuck your bolts in there for whatever parts, and then take a Post-it note and chuck it in there with the bolts, with writing on them what they go where. Those are the intake bolts. Those are the alternator bolts, etc., etc. Then you shouldn't have any bolts left over when you're done. I will say that if you're doing junkyard engines and swapping a lot of parts around, shit gets complicated and it gets a lot harder to deal with. So then you got to be very diligent about that. European cars are really complicated. They're really not that much more complicated than all the other ones. They're nuts, bolts, and pieces just like everything else. Just saying. I wish I could find a newer 3/4 ton with a manual. This is a commercial for Scott's shop. Not at all. I have no skin in the game. Hell, we could go to the English side if you want. Rick, you're okay. Saw the Caterpillar hat and thought you might have worked on heavy equipment. Hell no. This is given to me by a friend. Family at this point. Shit, but I'm not pouring bourbon in that plastic cup. Hell no. Wood cup. It's charred like a bourbon barrel. But yes. 122.4. It's a little sipper, though. Jacob Metcalf's in. Huh? Your opinion on Cadillac's V6 engine? 6.4 fixed? Hell no. I just got gaskets today. I'm working on that. They're going to have to fucking wait. They got bumped down the line a couple of cogs because I got other shit to do and a lot of money invested in parts sitting over there. What's wrong with the vehicle behind you? Head gaskets. What's your favorite vehicle brand? The one you can afford the bill on. I don't give a fuck what you drive. I just give a fuck if you got the money to pay the bill or not. I'm just saying. That's why there's a fucking Land Rover sitting on the hoist and there's a Polaris Razor out there with a fucking Volkswagen engine in it. Proof of concept right there. Also, it's proof that I'm half fucking retarded. Mostly fucking retarded at this point. What's your labor rate? $72 an hour. Sounds like you've been burned many times before. I haven't been burned many times at all working for myself, but in the past, working for others, I've been burned plenty times. I learned a lot of things working for other people. What's your opinion on the BMW E38 750i? I have no opinion because I've never worked on one, and we don't live in a place where they are prominent at all. On the clock and on the live. Perfect. I still remember Rick bitching about management at the Ford dealer, taking in much less sketchy shit. I mean, to be fair, I'll send you a picture tomorrow. Y'all remember the King Ranch F-150 that I made the customer tow out of here 2.5 years ago? Whenever the fuck it was? Well, it's back because they got a frame put in the motherfucker and then brought it back for all of the shit that it was here for originally. Who the hell could put a frame in the motherfucker or fix the frame in the motherfucker? And now, I haven't rolled underneath it yet, but bring it back for all the shit that it was originally here for. What about the body mounts? Fuck the body mounts. That thing had a frame ready to fall in half. None of my business, but your rate seems low based on industry standards. Glad for you just seems low. So here's the deal. I'm not saying that my industry standard is to price yourself out of the fucking market, right? Well, let that start coming to fruition. Also, regionally where we live, I'm still cheaper than the median, but Yeah. If things keep going the way they are, there's not going to be a lot of those motherfuckers left. I'm just saying. Because it's really easy to raise your labor rate. It's really fucking hard to not look like a dickhead going backwards. So, if you got to slash your labor rate to increase business, you're fucked. You've already fucking screwed yourself. Where do you live? In a constant fucking state of confusion. Still remember that 3.5 F-150 that some other shop fixed by just retiming the stretch chains. Yep. We just put the bitch back in time, and that was the 3.5 guy that was down by the city somewhere. It's all he specialized in was screwing people on 3.5 repairs. That car will kill your account. Not my account. I don't own the bastard, so. And the Gen 2s that nobody could, Gen 2 3.5s that nobody could fucking put the front cover on without fucking wrecking the electrical connector to the oil pump. And yes, it had one. Believe it or not, but if you're going to fucking take a mallet to the front cover, then thank God. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's just here for profit. Gen 2, you just break the connector. Just drive the bastard back under the front cover and say, fuck it. The new generation isn't picking up a wrench anymore as much. Mechanics these days are going to earn more. That's not true. There is two sides to that. Burnout's going to be real because the workforce is going to become overloaded and overwhelmed and have burnout because of it. And they're not going to want to do it anymore at a higher pace. So, and it is a skilled trade that is not going to be fucking AI acceptable at all. I can fucking promise you. You might be able to make robots that can do oil changes and brake jobs, but theory and operation, even in the fucking shop manual, doesn't apply to half the shit they make. I've been there, done this for a long fucking time. Good luck with that shit. Fucking robot will get retarded trying to fix the fucking thing. No, you don't break the front cover in half trying to get it bastard on there. It just breaks the electrical connector and pushes it back behind the seal and leaks like a bastard. Shop charge more. Mechanics don't make any more than 10 years ago, so why would anyone get into that job? Fact. Proportionally, the labor rate has increased substantially over what the technician / mechanic makes. Technician's a dirty word to me. Mechanic's a dirty word too. I'm none of those. I just fuck around and find out. Add to that the investment that has to be made with tools and the equipment to do the job. Absolutely true. Because and I'm on the fortunate side of being able to buy whatever the fuck I need. But and hit shit with a hammer. That's right. I am good at hitting shit with a hammer. There's not a lot of skills that there's two things in life that I will absolutely say that I'm good at. It's drinking beer and hitting shit with a hammer. The rest of it, I am just fucking around and finding out in between. do you prefer? If not mechanic or tech, just fuck around and find out. That's right. I am just a fuck around and find out kind of person. I work on them all the time. The car, biggest piece of shit ever since Asia got their hands on them. Wait, what? Do you have any left-handed screwdrivers? Matter of fact, I am left-handed, so yes, all of them go in my left hand. For the most part, unless... Do you reprogram modules or outsource that repair? Well, I can do data transfer and that kind of shit through like a 2534 pass-through, but to do actual data reprogramming, I'm working on it. Rick BORK, fuck around and find out specialist. If I was a high school senior, my option was to buy $100K in tools and make $15 an hour starting, or go to apprentice welding, electrician, name a trade, and make more money. I mean, absolutely. And that's why there are places that are doing apprentice programs where they're, funding a certain amount of tools to get somebody in the door. But hell, even then, it's going to be tough. Or you got these, I see some of these dealers now where it's like a fucking library. You got to go check out a tool from a tool room, and you basically got tool room Tommy over there fucking hired a guy to make sure all the fucking tools come back when they're supposed to, or some goddamn thing. Whatever. It's like trying to get a fucking roll-off disc at the Ford dealership. Love turning a wrench on my own stuff. I wouldn't recommend anyone do it for a living. That's fair. Do you do alignment at your shop? I'm newly to your live chat. So just recently we did add alignment machine. So yes. Not that recently, I guess. I don't know. It's been a few months. My old place would have us inventory rubber O-rings and shit. Well, the fucking Ford prison that I worked at, they would have if they weren't so fucking tightwadded about making sure that your ass was slaving away on something that they could in turn fucking decide that they weren't going to charge the customer for and lose money on anyway. I'm just saying, was that the right way of putting that, Toby? I don't fucking know. I don't know if I think I summed that up correctly. What's up on the shelf behind you? Fireworks. Do it yourself is the best way. It's the cheapest way. If you have the skill level, fine. If you do not, then it's not at all. Because I've seen the adverse side of that where it is not cheap at all. I can tell you where your fucking brake caliper will end up if... Never mind. Also, brake hoses are strong as hell. You ever work on diesels, unfortunately? Years ago, I did alignment. Standard rate was $35, $80. How do you react when you break a screw? Shit happens. Rick and I saw mad fuck-ups done by do-it-yourselfers. I mean, it is a good way to save money. Doing a brake job tomorrow on my car. Tomorrow's a good day to stay out the fucking road on that test drive. Never mind. The ball joints that got put in with the plastic stud protector still in place. Still beats the fucking shit out of me. I still don't know how the hell they did that. Because they didn't even want us to take it apart and fix it. Fuck it, just leave them in there. No. I don't think that's what we should do. Do I have a ball joint over here with one of those fuckers on it? No, I didn't take that one away. Damn it! Ah! Rear brake calipers on an F-350 were put on upside down. The guy finally gave up after 2 hours of not getting the air out. The caliper flop is classic. Unless it's a 99, then you basically can't put the bastards on upside down. Nope. Anyway. My husband did brakes, and now it makes a funny noise. Sure does, because the brake caliper's also the tie rod end at the moment. Bourbon tonight? Sure have. That Jeep that came in with the rotor dust shield sandwich between the pad and the rotor. Yeah, because they'd done the wheel bearing or whatever and flipped the fucking dust shield over and just flipped it and turned it. Fucking ram them bitches together. It'll be fine. Brake pads in backwards. He commented as I said it. Seen that a bunch of times. And the ones that got the little fucking locating pegs on the brake pads make a hell of a mess out of the rotor. You're doing all the things then. Yeah, so do your own brake work. It's going to be fine. Other than you hurl that motherfucker down the road at 60, 70 miles an hour and into oncoming traffic. So, good way to save money. Just saying. Other than working for yourself, would you rather work for a company, fleet, dealership, or general repair shop? I would say none of the above. Honestly, I would have a really fucking hard time going back. And Squatch 253 as my witness. It's absolutely amazing that I made it 20 years working at a fucking Ford dealership. 18 and change, but close enough. Felt like 45. No, this is a 3-liter supercharged gas engine in this. Also, if you're in fucking Europe, go to bed, for fuck's sake. This is why you're going to be dragging ass tomorrow or whatever. So many shop rags. Try getting off yours. Never mind. Jay's in from Ireland. What's happening? Matt's got a $1 holla. Appreciate you, buddy. Everything I've done brakes on was pretty damn simple. Obviously, you haven't done brakes on something that has an electric rear parking brake. I'm just saying. That, for example. Try doing rear brakes on that motherfucker. Jay, has it been a year? I thought the name was familiar. What's the point of manufacturers not using keyways on, say, EcoBoost? For the balancer? The balancer is not specifically balanced to the crankshaft, so it doesn't have to be. The timing gear is a pin. Pin is easier to put in than a keyway. Simpler manufacturing. Rick's doesn't curve, it shrivels. Wow. Taking shots, bitch. Toby knows about rear parking brakes. So does the floor that caught the pistons from the calipers. The ironic part is, you're my punching bag tonight. It's not my fault. Your pussy's the largest underground mine in the world. Never mind. Can't even hit the sides with a jackhammer. Adding to my inheritance, I see, eh? Yep. Gotta keep it stocked up. How's Tate tonight? Well, it's not large thanks to you. You weren't tight to begin with. Even if it was my fault that I couldn't hit the back, it's your fault that nobody can hit the sides. Shit. You got hips like a 6-lane interstate. Never mind. Do a backflip. Yeah, because I look like a guy that could do a backflip. Fucking hiccups. You identify as a turkey. Never mind. What does Ford stand for? Found on the roadside dead, fucked over rebuilt Dodge? I don't give a shit. First on race day? No. Flying tomorrow, calling it a night. Fly fast and take chances or some shit. Appreciate you, buddy. Ford stands for Ford Focus. Are you fucking retarded? What's your thoughts on dealership pricing for brakes costing $700 to $1,000? Depends on what they're putting on. What are you getting for $700 to $1,000? Because four-wheel brakes around here is probably going to be in that price range. Just saying. But I'm using premium shit. I will not fucking sell you. I will not do value line. You want to do value line? Take it to any fucking place around here. Because they will for fucking sure, and I'll see you in a month or two. When your wheels are black and the brakes are squeaking like hell. Have at her. I don't care. I'll see you when it's fucked up. Single axle, 700 to 1,000, U.S. Auto Force. I thought you was leaving. Couldn't help yourself on that one, could you? Yeah, even if we got to do it 3 times at the fucking prison, we'll make her work. Me. You ever tried making money sharpening chainsaw chains? Because I see a lot of fucking demand for chainsaw chain sharpening. Sure. I don't know where you're from, but there's another fucking station around here that has a posting on their window that says they also sharpen chainsaw chains. Now I'm leaving. No, mine's best. Ford. Fuck other retards, damn it. I drive a Nissan GTR twin turbo 750 plus horsepower. For what? To do the same fucking speed as everybody else. I'm asking. What are you doing with the Land Rover? Stupid shit. Trying to make a profit, but we'll get there. I call BS. Yeah, pretty sure. Do you know how to work on a supercar with a twin turbo and it's a GTR? I don't give a shit. If there's money to be made, yep. I street race. If you were street racing, that's what you'd be doing now, you dumb fuck. Just saying. Michael Brash is in. Sorry for your ears. Or not. I don't apologize. Fuck it. I'm a street racer. The hell you are. Shut the freak up. A GTR is not a supercar. Well, Hayden's not actually that smart, so. Also, you're in fucking Europe. You can't even do supercar shit. It's a mini fridge. Used to have a full fridge, but we'll get back to that eventually. I meant to say my GT3 Porsche, not my GTR. My bad. Look at you, changed cars on your video game, you little bitch. He's a street racer on video games. I just looked at his channel. Oh, there you go. So you have 13. Welcome to reality. Chances are you're not going to amount to shit. I'm just saying. I wonder why I get bullied at school. Probably because you act like you have supercars and you can't even ride a fucking skateboard. Not that I can ride a skateboard, but should have gone somewhere else with that burn. It's fine. Get the Hot Pocket. She put in the microwave for him. I own a 137 horsepower Hyundai Accent GS hatchback that drives great. Rock fan, I don't know how the hell you got number 2 commenter of the night, which I still think is the dumbest thing in the fucking world. And that is proof of that. And you followed suit with it. So, there's a Hyundai Accent out there. That motherfucker doesn't have 37 horsepower. Just saying. I'm the owner of Cat. Yeah, let's do that again. I raced my Nissan Laurel ProCharge RB26 T70 ethanol, bells and whistles, making reliable 1100 horsepower with a bit of room to push forward. Nope. You are not making reliable horsepower at any fucking thing that's called a Nissan at 1100 horse. I will venture to say you're not making reliable horsepower at 1100 horse in fucking anything. Show me something that's reliably 1100 horsepower. Anything. A daily for 200,000 miles. Show me a daily that runs 1100 horse for 200,000 miles. Reliably. You can't. It's bullshit. Stephen Smith, I'm not gonna lie, I went there too. That's a fresh rebuild. 100 miles ago, sure is. Seriously, been hanging out with Lee Harris far too long? Yeah, blame it on Lee. We'll just blame it on Lee. God damn it, Lee. Have you ever seen a Scandia truck that has a head in each cylinder? No. A Scandia truck would have a head on each cylinder. Turns out you don't know how those motherfuckers work at all. Show me 1100 horsepower that's reliable. Doesn't have 1100 horsepower. It's got a lot of damn torque, but I'm pretty fucking sure a Scandia doesn't have 1100 horsepower. I'm just saying. Not the average one, anyway. Did you guys have BORK Festival this year? No. What's your favorite vehicle that you own? The one that the motherfucker that'll start tomorrow. I don't give a shit if it's a tractor, the truck, or my wife's SUV. Hopefully it's my wife's SUV so she can go to work. The rest of them I don't give a fuck about. I walk to work. My house is right fucking there. But she gotta go to work. If you're under 14 and have rebuilt an engine, not a simulation on the computer, you can stay, otherwise leave. Our Vortex engine's good. It depends on what you want to do with them, but yeah. Fucking maintain it, use it. Sure. Just realize that it's a Vortex. Not a Tex. It's probably being in here and the things I have to do on a daily basis have melted my mind worse than anything else. Donnie Schultz says, what the helly? You can leave too. If you're questioning Emily, you can get the fuck out of here because Emily goes above and beyond to make sure that this chat is clean and proper, so better check yourself. You from Wisconsin. That's the most insulting thing I've ever heard. I've been accused of a lot of shit. Not that one. Duramax could easily handle 1,000 horsepower and any big rig Cummins. Prove it. Show me the reliability behind putting 1,000 horsepower in one of those bastards. Because if it could, everyone would. I'm telling you right now. Did you make it to Toby's Plow Day? Didn't see you in the background. I was there off and on. Between working and not trying to get caught up in fucking working on people's broke down shit that was already currently there. I was there off and on, yes. But your opinion on the Corvette. If you're a Corvette person, then do you. I don't care. If it's broken and there's a profit, I'll work on it. But I am not a Corvette guy. I'm also not a Mustang guy. I'm not a car guy at all. So, or a hot rod or any other goddamn thing. I work on cars because it's a means to an end. It's a skill that I seem to have assimilated myself to. Not saying I'm good at it, but I've assimilated myself to being working on that shit and trying to make a living. So, but I'm not a car guy. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit if it's a car, truck, tractor. I don't work on a lot of tractors, to be fair, but seen the Kubota sitting by the lane. Yeah, I went up there, dug some rocks, and this and that. But Sunday, I was pulling the roller around and that kind of shit. Somebody that Toby knew had a 6-liter up there that was broke down on Saturday, and I was trying to stay the fuck out of. I was either going to stay the hell out of there, or I was going to get roped into working on that motherfucker. I was 99% sure. So I just stayed the fuck here for most of it. It was easier that way. Just wait until I give up and commit to dragging that bastard out of there. Do you have a Nissan Safari in Canada? Nissan Safari? What the fuck is that? That was the guy with the dyno, yep. And I don't know him. I had a lot of shit to do. And no offense to them. Hell, for all I know, they watch me. I don't give a shit. I had a lot of things to do, and that was not one of them. So if I was going to work, I was going to work on some shit that was already currently here. What scan tool do you use in your shop? Mac Tools. It's got to be an ET9200S or 9200 Pro. I don't fucking know. Probably needs to be upgraded here before too long. I haven't decided if I'm upgrading toolboxes or scan tools. Or at least Tate hasn't decided, so. Nope. Where the hell's Tate? Some of us need to make up our mind if one of us is upgrading what. Drinking the same beer, or you're drinking something different. Why would I switch? Hams for the win. You guys remember the original Superman? Way too many at Sally Joe's brother's place. I think I sent you a pic. There is, then that was kind of the situation at Plow Day. To be fair, there was a lot of damn people up there, and you know what? It's good and it's great, but the clear, refreshing water. No. The beer refreshing from the land of sky blue waters. The weather's finally changing. I don't know where the hell you live, but the weather's always changing here. Top 3 4-wheel drives ever built. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't even have an opinion. You know why? Because my opinion doesn't matter any more than anyone else's does. If you can pay the fucking bill, we can fix the bastard. Nope. I don't care. I will say this. Ford with their solid axles, with the solid the straight axle front end, if they would have just stayed the hell away from the vacuum locking hubs and went to manual locking hubs and just said, suck it, get out and lock the bastards in, that would have been number one. By far, for sure. Chevy, if they would have went and said, hey, you know what? We're going independent front suspension, but we're not going to do the axle disconnect. We're just going to let those bitches run fucking willy-nilly because you got CV axles. I would have put them at number 2. So Chrysler can fuck right off. I'm just saying. With their solid front axle, with the disconnect, and the shitty fucking axle joints and wheel bearings and fucking ball joints. Good job, Stellantis. Does that work for you or no? Of course I had to piss. How many miles should you get out of a good spark plugs? I'm currently at 160 on a Toyota. You're past due. The good news is if you run the spark plugs too long, it'll cost you a coil or all of them. Have you ever tried black Modelo? It's called Modelo Negro. I don't know if it wouldn't let you say that, but that's what it's called literally on the label. It's terrible. Try the orange Bud Light. Why the hell would I try orange Bud Light? Why would you put fruit in beer? I want to know too. Well, I know why Bud Light would do it. Never mind. Same reason people drink Busch Light Apple. I don't give a damn what sex you are. That shit's not cool. Is that a Range Rover? Sure is. Does Hams make a light beer? Not as far as I know. I hope not. It's a strong beer. No, it's not a strong beer. That's a terrible beer is what that is. That's not strong, that's dumb. I'm a fan of heavy dark beer. That does not qualify for any of those things. I used to drink a lot of heavy dark beer, craft beer specifically. High ABV, really dark, really heavy. I like it, but does your beard talk? It could probably tell some stories. No, probably not really. Hasn't been here that long. I saw some Bentleys and some Rolls Royce today, along with some other nice cars. Don't care. You can see a lot of things. Welcome to the internet. I'm a 19-year-old female who's going to school in the spring for automotive service technician. So you're just out looking at cars for no fucking reason? That does something for you? I'm asking. Are you aspiring to go work on those fucking things? Because you better realize that you're going to be working on fucking Fords and stupid shit before you even graduate to that level. I was photographing them. For your OnlyFans or never mind. God damn it. Bitch, you here. Are you in Europe or stateside in the right part of the world? Never mind. Best of luck, recently deleted. Canada. Bitch, where the hell are you seeing those cars in fucking Canada? Bentleys and Rolls Royce in fucking Canada? Where? Do you know the fucking GDP of that place? I said states. They need to assimilate. I'm just saying. I didn't even know Canada let Bentleys and Rolls Royces in up there. I'm just saying. And I'm not shitting on Canada. Canada's a great part of the 51st state. I mean, never mind. But there's Bentleys and Rolls Royces there. Y'all can have that shit. That's fucking either BC or where the hell's Parliament for you assholes? That part. Probably one of those motherfuckers driving that shit around. How many oil changes do you do a month? I don't fucking know. Off the top of my head, probably not enough because I do too many fucking engines and shit, but we're going to need some English there, bud. Saying. It means what's up, old timer in Spanish. Well, you could have just said what's up, old timer. It would have been fine. Fuck's sake. No habla español. How many cars are you working on right now? 0. Your eyes do not deceive you. I'm not working on anything. How many times are you supposed to wipe after? Depends on how explosive it was. Never mind. That's what she said. Why do I keep doing this shit? I'm getting used to this kind of talk. I've been around cars since I was little. You're 19. I mean, good for you for taking pictures of cars and then going into the fucking trade. I hope you do well. So I shouldn't have been mean right out of the gate, but skeptical as hell. I'm just saying. Dad taught me how to change brakes when I was 12. I hope your mother taught you what a condom was. God damn it. I can date a. You should have said can't date a boy. It's funny that you think they're still boys at 19. Should be a grown ass man in 6 minutes. Who set that bar? Who the hell set the bar changing a tire in 6 minutes? I want to know too. Because god damn, I am fat and out of shape, but that is certainly an easy bar to meet. My dad, he did it in 5 on the side of the highway, so why did he set the bar 1 minute higher? Or you did? I don't fucking know. Your old man's slow, I'm just saying. How old's your dad? If you're 19, this is going to be dumb. They had to give them a chance. Why? He's 49. Made it longer than I did. Wow. You should tell your dad that you're in the live stream and send him over here. I want to talk to him. Send him a link. I dare you. My last girlfriend used me to time an egg. Time an egg? What? Wait, what? What? He doesn't do YouTube. Bullshit. He's 49 years old. He's not that fucking old. He does YouTube. He's either doing YouTube right now or he's doing fucking Pornhub. Never. God damn it. How many siblings do you have? Welcome to 5 times in a row getting demonetized. Ah, God. I come to these live streams to learn. You should, I don't know how you got recommended this live stream, but you shouldn't. You, you might learn some shit, but it's not going to be automotive related. That's for fucking sure. Also, did you have a question initially, or tips and tricks? Well, somebody might slip you a tip, but only because you're turning tricks. God damn it, Rick. Fuck. I can handle some comedy relief. Again, send your dad a link. It's gonna be way funner. It would be way more fun if we got him in here. Let's do it. Also, I want to know why your screen name is recently deleted. How do you like running on cars? Any regrets? I mean, to be completely honest, when I was in fucking middle school, if you want to call it that, I decided I was gonna fix cars. So if I was telling middle school me to do something else, I would tell middle school me to do a lot of other things besides what I'm doing currently. But that being said, we need more people in the trade. So if you're fucking retarded and you're in middle school or 19, aka deleted, do it, because we need you. Or don't. I am very much in favor of people that are willing to learn and grow and be competitive in the market. The problem is now half the people that come into the market are just there because, and it saturates the market with shitty fucking results. And it only puts more fucking work onto everybody else. So and the days of 25 years ago when I was doing this shit, you could have said, you're a grease monkey. Sure. Now there is a lot more technology in your vehicle than there's just as much technology in your vehicle as there is in the fucking smartphone that you're walking around in your hand, if not more. It's not running a fucking engine. I'm just saying. So, and a powertrain and collision avoidance and every other goddamn thing, forward thinking and all the other bullshit that's going on. You have to be willing to realize that this is not a fucking, I'm just going to go throw a wrench and a hammer and figure it the fuck out. That being said, I throw a wrench and a hammer and figure it the fuck out, but I've earned my fucking stripes. Everyone wants work done for free. Nope. So the problem with that bias is, I will tell you exactly what the problem with that bias is. It's the customer, not the provider. Well, it's that being, no, it's 50-50. It's split. If you go in as a customer and you start bitching about your bill, and the person that gave you that bill backs down, that's both of you. Is teaching working? 100% it is. There is a a skill for teaching people things that shit is magic to me. I'll tell you right now. Because I can do, but I could not teach. I am not a fucking teacher. Not an educator, not any of that shit. I can execute, make something happen, but teach someone else how to do it, good fucking luck. Because I'm going to swear and I'm going to get mad and I'm going to fucking call you names and I'm going to do a lot of things that I'm going to do everything that I do here on the internet and not be nice about it because you can't figure it the fuck out. That being said, I've had good and bad teachers in my life, so I will have a beer. Appreciate you. Why the trade is so short? Dad used to have us in the garage. Anthony, what do you do now? And to be fair, we bastardized the skilled trade. 70s, 80s, 90s, we bastardized the skilled trades. Like we can create technology that'll do that for us. We still haven't. Go to college. Technology, be a doctor, be a lawyer, be a fucking psychologist. You have to go to school. You have to get educated. It was just ground into your fucking brain. You will never be successful in a fucking trade. Now most of those motherfuckers are upside down in debt for the rest of their fucking lives and they'll never get above water. Here we are. And I don't give a shit. Do what you did. Doesn't matter to me. Good luck to you. That's why mechanics should never talk to the customer. We always have to talk to an office lady. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. 100% disagree with that. The middleman is the problem. In any fucking circumstance in life, when you put somebody in the middle of your fucking problems, the only reason they are there is for a fucking profit and a paycheck. That is it. I 1000% disagree with having a fucking someone in between me that is working on your car and the customer that's coming and get the bastard. Just my opinion. If you want to hide behind somebody else, fine. I'll do the good, bad, or the otherwise. But at least I'm in control. And let the chips fall where they may. But when it's fucking bad, I get to figure it the fuck out. When it's good, I get to figure it out too. See all sides of it. But otherwise we're just playing the pointing the finger game. Leave no barrier. None. That being said, most of the time when I was at the Ford garage, they would send customers back, and once in a while you get a customer, they just send them back to the shop. Well, why did you say that to the customer? Because you sent them back here. I told them the fucking truth. The truth doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to fucking... It's the truth. That's it. NAFTA sent our industry to other countries where are people out there who can't use air pump and gas stations without Google Assist, for fuck's sake. Well, to be fair, Vincent, we started before NAFTA. NAFTA fucking threw us off the cliff, but why the hell did we take ourselves off the gold standard? Do you know how much, if we were still on the gold standard, how much the American dollar would be worth right now? Asking. Does anyone know? How much is an ounce of gold right now? Does anyone know? Without Googling it, it's not aware of where they are. $2,000 an ounce. You're halfway there. No idea. Yesterday was the close was 4,060 an ounce. 4,003 or whatever the hell it was today. It was over 4,000 yet today. So here's a different perspective for you. Gold is a constant. It always has been. I don't know why it is. We're using a material from the earth that sets a value, but it's been a pretty damn constant. The reason it's worth so much money is because we've devalued our dollar. We haven't inflated the price of gold. It hasn't gotten more rare. We're still dragging the shit out of the earth. We've devalued our dollar to the point where it's saying might hit 5,000 an ounce. They say 2020. Let's get it. It is versus back in the day. Recently deleted, says she subscribed. Have a good night, everyone. Didn't answer any fucking questions, but bye, bitch. Print money faster than they find gold. Even if they were printing 1-to-1, it wouldn't matter. I'm just saying, people have to realize, so if you base the price of gold, again, the gold standard that we so chose to leave, because we based the American dollar on the gold standard until the 70s, worked pretty well. The value of your dollar right now, if we were still on the gold standard, would be fucking amazing. You would have less than $1 a gallon gasoline. Just letting you know. If we were currently based on the gold standard, you'd be under $1 a gallon for gasoline. Just throw that out there. Think about it. Stopping by to see the smart ass remarks to dumb comments. Love it. Alaska Critter Cam, appreciate you. Someone check me if I'm wrong. I challenge you. Go and Google search how much the stock market is down versus the gold standard or the price of gold. Because everybody says, oh, the stock market's up. The stock market's up. The hell it is. All we've done is printed artificial money into the fucking stock market and inflated it. Go look it up. Now, do I believe that we should be basing our value on gold? Hell no. Because gold can go away too. What the hell is gold worth? I don't know. But it seems like it's a hell of a lot more valuable than paper or cotton, which your money's printed on. Cash is king. P and stocks is insane right now. I mean, I'm a cash guy for sure. But there's and the reality is, how many fucking Dow Jones versus S&P is vastly different right now, because Dow is literally all tech stocks, so that's representative stock market overall is a tilted representation, and tech boosting it way up. No. I mean, even on your fundamental stocks, on your New York Stock Exchange, which is whatever it is, I don't give a shit. I'm not playing the game. But we're basing things on you're well invested in tells. Hell yeah. Fundamentals, for sure. The Motorin says, I don't understand the crypto stuff. I don't either. At least, so here's the other side of that. I've tried to wrap my brain around the crypto stuff for a long time. Like I'm not going to be, I'm not going to start talking shit on the internet like I know everything, but I'm all right. This fallacy of at least gold you can touch. You have a material that matters, like cash. Crypto it doesn't have any physical fucking, you cannot touch it. There is nothing there for you. And that's where I have a disconnect. Blocked by most credit / processors. I'm not saying it's fake, it's a scam, but I want you realize, so just if we get away from all the speculation on all of that shit, do you realize people that have a credit card versus have cash in hand, right? They have a credit card, they just swipe the motherfucker and away they go. Versus having cash in hand that has to leave their hand. Whether it's 20s, 100s, whatever, it leaves their hand. When they buy something, it's like 70-30. People spend like 30% less money if they have cash in hand. Because it's leaving your fucking hand and you're not getting anything back. When you swipe that card, you have this fallacy that you just swipe the motherfucker and it's good, it's fine. Whether it's debit or credit, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying. And that's not everybody, I know that. Everybody, I pay my credit card statements in full every month. Fine, whatever, I don't care. I'm a cash guy. It is unreasonable for me to expect customers to pay me cash and or good check and not reciprocate the same way to everybody else. So, but think about that. You spend 30% more money just because you're fucking swiping a card and getting no fucking... It's not an actual transaction. It is, but it isn't. Also, train. It's windy, so you can't really hear it. Train. Southbound. I don't know where they did the pass at, because there was a fucking northbound train earlier, so. Nickerson, maybe. You gonna work on that thing or talk all night? I don't work when I'm drinking. So tomorrow. He's already worked 14 hours a day. What the fuck? Appreciate you guys having my back. Look, that thing's boogieing. God damn. If it hit 2 crossings that fast, that thing's got to be fucking hooking. Is there a stereotype for what's a mechanic's favorite soda? I don't fucking know. Are you from Indiana? No. It is the Burlington Northern Rail Line, but it is open to all traffic. You're going to see Canadian Northern, Canadian Pacific, CN, CP, BN, fuck else is there once in a while. You won't see the St. Croix on there. St. Croix is cut off at Hinckley for the most part, but do you like Dr. Pepper? I'll drink it if it's available, but I won't buy it. Makes me gassy as fuck. Just saying. What did I just stumble across? Some drunk ass on the internet talking shit? Lee is 60. Did I put one in the freezer or no? Guess not. I'm gonna have to leave after this one. Fuck time it is anyway. That's fine. I said I was gonna have that many again so that way I can try out the Rolade thing because it worked great last night. Also, I'm starting to. I talked with my wife last night after I went in about that, and I starting to think I have acid reflux all the fucking time. Because I took a couple of Rolaids before I went to bed, slept great, got up, and then I feel like I have an upset stomach when I get up sometimes. Took a couple more Rolaids. Good to go. Mid-afternoon. It's like, huh. Took a couple more. Great. So maybe I just didn't know what acid reflux was this entire time, and I don't know. I'm not ashamed to say that, but beer affects the acid in your belly. Well, I pretty much guarantee that. Anything does. The beer, alcohol, all those things are going to affect it. I'm just trying to mitigate it. But it's weird, like sometimes, even if I haven't drank for a day or two, which I know that's rare, but if I eat, then now in hindsight, I get like this, like it's here when it shouldn't be there. Whatever. There's 69 likes in this live stream right now. We are. Didn't run the excavator tonight. We'll have to go back to running the excavator on the fucking live stream. Get way more. Be 100 people in here right now. If I was running a fucking excavator, not in my shop. Figure that the fuck out. Lee Show 70. I show 71 now. Appreciate y'all. We're climbing. Timberjack will draw 1 million likes, Rick. Maybe this winter we'll get the bastard out again. I don't know. No guarantees. Should service that prick, though. I think I'm going to have to road that motherfucker over to a buddy's place and pull down a bunch of trees because it's kind of a shit show over there, and there's, 20 trees that are a problem. It's not worth calling a logger in for, and it's maybe a fucking tree service deal. I don't know. What's the most reliable truck under 25K within 7 years old? Thanks. None of them. Nope. 18? 7 years? Nope. I got nothing. Fuck it. No, they aren't all members. He has 2,900 videos. For fuck. For a guy that has 2,900 videos on the internet and hasn't made fuck all of himself, you see the people that have 50 videos and go viral. Figure that the fuck out. Probably help if we didn't delete fucking 500 people a night sometimes. Man, it's fine. No regrets. I don't give a shit. My sister has a 13 F-150 that's 350,000 miles, but the cars nowadays won't go near that. 13 is pretty fucking recent. Where is it having it for an engine? On a 13. Rick is a school bus driver from Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. Tight knit crew. All the good people. Tate's back. Or never left. I don't know. But 5-0, it'd have to be a 5-0. I would I don't keep people around me that I wouldn't let on Tate's tool truck, and if you fuck around, I will knock your ass down the stairs. I'll tell you right now. Confirmed that one side will back up into the esophagus much more based on curvature of the stomach. I don't give a shit. Rolaids work. And I'm not much for going to the doctor. And I should have asked Emily about that. I said that before. When she asked me about her damn truck, I should have asked her why I couldn't fucking sleep at night. But see, the problem, he told me I was a fucking mental wreck. Still am. Anyway. I don't trust mechanics drinking at work. Okay. Take your shit somewhere else. I don't care. Fuck around and find out. I have the friends that were on the tool truck, left the tool truck, and I can fucking scream at and make their ass get back on the tool truck and buy shit. Those are the type of friends that I have. That's fact. Doctors will tell you why you can't sleep. They will just simply prescribe you some bullshit. Fear Not Farm is the #1 commenter of the night, or has the crown. I simply cannot understand. No offense to you. I don't understand how the hell that is possible at all. That shit for me from YouTube should be optional and pisses me off. No point in going to the doctor. However, I'm not judging because I'm fat and drink every night. But truth, if you lust, I'm sure it helps. I don't give a shit. There's a lot of things there. That's why I said before, I'll talk to the nurses before I talk to the doctor, and it's not that's not a weird thing. They don't have skin in the game. On as far as kickbacks and all the other fucking stupid shit that I know how the world works. They don't have the skin in the game that a nurse does. So, it's your opinion on Chris Fix. Not that familiar. Guess what? Sometimes the doctors ask us. Seen that. I've seen that shit firsthand. Absolutely. Because to be fair, with the back of my neck was fucked up. Fixed now. The doctor even self-admitted he was not good with that kind of shit. And he asked the nurses how they wanted to do things because they were going to basically be in charge, and he was just in the room and trying to control his gag reflex. How's the open mouth on the back of your neck doing anyways? Feels great. I mean, you can feel the scar tissue back there, but it's not as fucked up as it was before. I mean, I still have fucked up. There's still fucked up things back there because I have a shattered vertebrae in my neck, which we're just going to leave the fuck alone. Just cut above it, and we'll worry about that when I'm paralyzed, because otherwise they want to fuck around with it, but they're like, oh, well, it's... You talk to one doctor, and they're like, we should do something with that, and then you talk to the other one, they're like, I don't want to touch it. If I fuck around one day and I turn my head wrong and end up in a wheelchair, then that's what happened. Until then, I'm not willing to risk it. I can, because we could fuse it now. We can, but if you're going to work on cars and you can't move your fucking head, good luck. Just saying. What's that? When you can only, you can't even look. You can just go, you know? Probably has to do with how uncomfortable they are operating on it. It's in 5 pieces. When I was in there to do this bullshit, because it got that infection in it again, which I am convinced that it's because of that, it starts pinching shit off and it doesn't get nutrients and it creates an infection. There's probably a terminology for that Emily knows, but that's what happens. And it's happened more than one time. It's a cause of an accident fucking 15, 16 years ago. I blame Toby, but to be fair, doctors have a lot of government regs and administration bull. 100%. Lee says he'll have another beer. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks, man. Also, thank you for being a great customer. I do appreciate it. It is not lost on me that you have to drive way too fucking far to get your car worked on. And I don't know. Again, if I fuck up, not as far as Kyle, though. And Kyle didn't have to drive as far as Nathan did, so. if you scheduled your appointment from 800 miles and another nation away, then you will get top spot, but god damn. Girthquake? What is your fucking... I'm trying to see what your avatar is, but it looks like a fat bastard that doesn't have any clothes on. God damn. Troll. Looked like it. Couldn't see the jewel in his belly button, but it was getting there. Never mind. Tate had enough of that shit. Tate, you got route tomorrow, or are you just fucking taking the day off and running the skid steer and shit? God damn it. Vincent Williams says, hello, my twin. Nope. No chance. I do not assimilate well with family. I'm just saying. Fuck around in the dozer tomorrow. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. Stop hiding in the garage, twin. I am not anyone's twin. You're going to have to prove half at this point. I'm just saying. I'm still waiting on proof. Fucking prove it. Possibly going to start hauling gravel. We'll see how it goes. Well, fucking shoot for the moon, and if you land on the horizon, it's fine. Hola, can you fix my car sensor? No. It's a V6 Hemi. The hell it is. Ron Laramie. Ron, fuck you and your Laramie. Are you fucking retarded? What's your favorite food? I'm trying to see if the light's still on in the house and if she's going to be watching or not. Yes. It's Thursday though, so tomorrow we're going out for dinner. And then I got a better chance. Never mind. Because there absolutely was a V6 Emmy. I know. Ron, you're not helping yourself here. Motor oil is the best drink. And you should have been a blowjob. I'm just saying. Also starting to wonder how many of these motherfuckers are AI. The more we do this shit and the more AI is becoming adaptive and some retard that has fucking $15 to spend on AI to send after Rick BORK. I'm just saying. Holy fucking cousin fuckers. I mean, the other side of that is that part of the country just got the internet back based on, hurricanes. Never mind. Thanks, Elon. The whole time they were without internet, they were just breeding internally. And God damn it. Yeah, fuck it. I said it. We got demonetized earlier. It doesn't matter. I don't shit. I gave up on making money on fucking live streams. Slander over a good brand. If you got a lot of bank account to spend fixing the motherfucker, sure is. I mean, if you can afford the payment, the down payment, the financing, and then when you get it all paid off, do it all over again with fixing the bastard, then yes. Or just don't. When I get off here, Tate, I got a chain of text messages to send you that were literally within 2 hours of each other. To do with that. Whatever. People are fucking amazing. And at some point you think maybe, because it's not like it doesn't say it on the side of the truck. Someone I know, maybe. And I think so. Do you go to Abra? Nah, do you go to Abra in Scanlon? Is it Scanlon? I don't know. I think it is. Are they fairly easy to work on? How the hell is a supercharged V6 and a fucking front wheel, all-wheel drive shitbox? No. No, but I'm familiar. The guy in charge, or thinks he's in charge, or I don't know what his... He works there. Had a dealer, is a dealer, was a dealer. I don't know, but apparently that's his job now. I'm confused. I really try not to be mean to people, but god damn it. I'm preying on your downfall. That's fair. Emily, I appreciate you. Sending you bad vibes. I hope you have a horrible night. Sounds like something with that name that would say to me, it's gonna be fine. You, dude. I will triumph over all. Fuck you. I don't shit. What are you working on? Beer number a lot and bourbon way too many? Why is it almost every great name that comes in here says the dumbest shit? I am more and more, again, skeptical that it's AI. And the further this goes, I know I'm a smart ass from the word go, but especially some nights, and I'm not saying tonight's one of those examples, but some nights, it's like they turned a fucking bot on and just fucking let her eat. Because it's a rover. Because some of the shit you just can't on maybe. But I mean, that being said, if you go back to the fucking Kevin days of past, sure. If you were here for the original Kevin days, then god damn it. God bless your soul. And I wasn't fuck all of a YouTube channel, not that I am now. But I sure as hell wasn't then. I might have had fucking 300 or 500 subscribers, and he says, Kevin! And I torched that motherfucker to no end. That was, to be fair, pinnacle moment. I had a choice in self-reflection right now. I had a choice to either be me or just fucking send it. And I sent it. We're not favorable to you. Don't worry. It's only 18 years of paying for one mistake. Wow. Kept coming back every week. He deserved it. I mean, so did Danielle. Never mind. No, she didn't, or her fallacy didn't. Never mind. Wow. It's funny how when you make shit up on the internet, I'm just saying, you should at some point expect retribution for the shit that you made up. I've gotten entirely too drunk on the internet to ever try to bullshit somebody into something that I didn't fucking genuinely think was true. Because done all that. It's not changing the condenser for those or is a pain. Sure is. What'd I miss? I didn't know. I didn't realize you were gone, so nobody was exactly like, hey, where'd Clayton go? We should timestamp this so we can tell him what he missed when he gets back. Fuck you, dude. Do you like Volvos? If you have a big-ass bank account and pay the bill to get the motherfucker fixed, then yes. If you're a broke dick motherfucker and you're going to bitch about the bill, then no. Fuck off right over there. Wow. The channel went and switched to the start of the live stream. 81 thumbs up, 35 in. Tomorrow or some other... I was going to go run the excavator tonight, and then I didn't feel like it, so... Because it was kind of fucking... It wasn't raining, but it was not favorable, so... I said, fuck it, and drank in the shop. I'm considering a V70, the station wagon. I hope you're talking about a Volvo and not a... Never mind. 70-year-old with a big back end. Never mind. Ah, damn it. Volvo drivers are stigmatized in Australia like super safe freaks. What are you, like, fucking climbing up fucking Reginald's ass or what? Clayton, it doesn't do that shit. Less reliable and more like a douchebag. No, don't be a douchebag, because that's not going to work. If you start being a douchebag, I'm going to have to say shit. If there's anybody that would ever let you know if you start being a douchebag, I'll do it. I'm just saying, and of all the people that I know, that I should be a little bit afraid of. I'm not. To be clear, I'm not afraid of you because I don't feel like I should be. But if you decide to do the douchebag thing and I say the douchebag thing, then I probably should be. And so don't make me do that. If I say the douchebag thing, I expect all of the retribution because of it. I'm just saying, if we're going to have her out, we're going to fire a live stream and jump in the hog pen because somebody's going to have to feed one of those fuckers anyway. So let's do it. You want to break the internet, that'll be the one. Eventually, we'll build the motor and go for 1,000 plus. 1,000 plus what? I don't give a shit about your 700. Your horsepower doesn't fucking matter to me. I don't give a fuck. I've been doing my line of work for a long fucking time. Long time. I have never had a customer come to me and be like, how much horsepower does that have? Ever. Not one time. Zero. I've had people come to me and be like, doesn't seem like it has the power that it used to, but brakes dragging, it needs a tune-up, all those things. We can fix that. But we're not putting this bitch on a dyno to figure out how much horsepower it has versus what it did when it leaves. But we're also not Dave. Good job, Dave. We're not bottling bullshit either. I'm just saying. Not yet. Dude, good luck. If you actually think that there is a point where I will sell out and start doing that shit, you better fucking subscribe because you're going to be here for a while. I could have sold out a long fucking time ago, just like everybody else. Everybody else. How many people do you see that haven't sold themselves out? Because it's not a lot. Stopping for a break, or they're talking nice, or they're doing some goddamn thing, or we got this product to show to you. Fuck you guys. I don't give a shit. Mid-9s? You have never had mid-9s in your life. You got mid-4s, and she knows it. Never mind. We're talking about things that matter. Because your mid-9's not going to keep her happy when it's out there on the track and not there in the room. Never mind. Mid-9's in an 8th mile. That's fair. And again, I've never done that shit. I've never done the horsepower. I do daily driver. People need their vehicle reliably. The custom build thing can just fucking leave immediately. It flip a switch. If you want to get into all that custom, there's money when it's good, and then it can fucking shut off when there's not. Just saying. It's now customary if you bring a dyno to a tractor event, if you have a 6.0 power stroke, that breaks down halfway there. Wasn't my event. Well, ish. That shit was Toby's place, so they are not invited to the next plow. Well, spring plow, they can come back because that's at Toby's place. After that, they better tow that shit with something else. Just saying. I will hold my feet to the fire. I will live stream at Spring Plow Day if they are there and tell them that shit. I thought you bulldozed the shop last night. Well, you're fucking retarded. I do it for the love of the cars, that's all. If you're doing it for the love of the cars, why would you beat the shit out of it trying to see how fast you can go on the track? I'm asking. If you're not racing, it's not because you love the car. If you love the car that much, you just drive it fucking nicely and not like an asshole on the track. It's like saying you just smack your wife around because you want to treat it nicely. Hell no. It's for her love. Give her a little, but god damn. Vincent's got to go. He's got the wrong company. Never mind. Smack that smiles back. I mean, never mind. I ad-libbed that one. That wasn't you, Austin. That was... You got... I'll give you 60-40 your way. Anyway. Never mind. Wow. I have to quit this. How many percent alcohol is your beer? 4.7. Yes. Rick, you should be a German car. Explain. Fat, luxurious, and can't get out of its own way? That's how you guys lost the war. Never mind. Best cars out there and the safest. I call bullshit. Safest? The hell they are. When you start calling a fucking car a Panzer, I'll buy it. Never mind. Too many emissions crap on German cars. It's an EU standard. If you're not familiar, there's a North American standard and there's an EU standard. There's also a 50 state standard, but even within our country, we can't figure out our fucking bullshit. John Bourne's in. Ronnie, did you have no response to that? Or no? To be clear, Italian cars and German cars are my favorite. So we just changed altogether. Good job. You just took Stellantis under your umbrella because you couldn't win the war, so you were going to try to fucking encompass somebody else under your umbrella, you fat bastard. German cars that come to America have less restrictions, though, so they should perform better if they have less restrictions, right? They do not. At all. So less restrictions. It's like a hooker with a push-up bra. I'm just saying. The bitch can't take it out. Never mind. I got this. Why did I do this again tonight? Even if the bra comes off, you're going to be pissed off anyway. Never mind. Less restrictions equals more power. Hashtag race car. No. No one's building a fucking race car. I'm just saying. Only time you hear push up around this channel. I mean, that's fair. That's not fair. John, you've been here for a while. You're going to hear a lot of shit. It's just in context. Because I have no idea when you're going to hear it. It either came from the dumb fucking comments or the stupid shit that I said in response. On my Duramax, I'm going to send her to the moon. Well, good luck on your Apollo mission, and too bad, just like you're only going to bounce off the hood and land back at home base, but just remember, you're your daddy's best swimmer or your mother's lame egg. Either you were your daddy's best swimmer or your mother's egg couldn't get the fuck out of the way. Which one do you blame? Both. I blame both. The IQ is left on the sheets? Nope. Your IQ dried up in the crack of your mother's ass. It didn't make it to the sheets. I'm telling you right now. Oh, I'm a bad person. Holy shit. I don't know why we do this, but apparently this is what we're here for. At least you're laughing. I'm not here for your entertainment. I don't give a fuck about you. To be fair, if I didn't have entertainment out of this, I wouldn't do it. This isn't a fucking charity. We're not putting on a fucking charity event and trying to raise money. I mean, if you want to fucking donate, I'm shameless in the fact that I need to make money, but I don't give a fuck. Never have, never will. If I make a couple of cents on this live stream, good. If not, I don't give a shit either. But I like to have a good time. And you know what? The best ones are when everyone has to just stop and appreciate a laugh. Whether I said it or somebody else said it, we can all just fucking take a moment and laugh about it. And I'm not the one that I don't want to be the one that has to say it all the time, for fuck's sake. Somebody else wants to fire a live stream and get after it and be damn funny. Hell yeah, let's do it. Take the weight out of a fat bastard. I'm just saying. But you have to improv. And I'm not going to take shots at anybody else for how they do their live streams. You do your live streams how you want to. I do my live streams to make people laugh. Most importantly, myself. I'm here for my entertainment, not yours. Shave your beard for a $10 dono. Josh Wick. Josh, I hope your mother lit the candle before. Never mind. Hell no. You think I'm shaving for $10? Crashed my car today. Not hard enough. Never mind. God damn it. Why would you say that shit on the... I have no idea. It's fun. Do you know anything about 6L80 on a Chevy truck 2017? I know entirely too much about the bastards, so yes, you're going to need one. All of them. When the toilet paper gets stuck in the road, if it's stuck in a crack, I'm starting to think you work for the state or the county. Never mind. You that motherfucker out there with the toilet paper rolling that shit out when they're filling cracks. Seasonal help for $24 an hour plus benefits. Motherfucker, I hope you only get sick in the winter. Never mind. '97 K1500 Suburban Thoughts. Condition has everything. Miles makes a lot of difference. I have an 02 Chevy Avalanche. Can you tell me what to look for? How old are you, Robbie? Asking. I just want to throw that out there. And 53. God damn. So in 53 years of your life, when has avalanche ever been a good word? Just asking. Can I manually reset my idle on a 2018 Honda Odyssey, or I need a bidirectional scanner? Why are you trying to reset the idle on the bastard? Bow tie ride. Get a fucking Silverado crew cab short box, not a fucking Avalanche. There's an entirely different breed to people that have an Avalanche, and they should have been swallowed. I'm just saying. You were... However fat your mother was from away from being a blowjob. Never mind. Or however quick your daddy was. Never mind. Wow. It has more power than my Dodge. Should have bought a Ram. Never mind. Oh God. I really have to quit. I Good to see you. Hi, Paul. Think we should start making them do at least $10 super chats for the questions from now on. I don't know if I can do. Maybe I can set that. We have new settings. Even a dollar holler. We could start and taper up. I will look into that actually. See if we can make some money. If you want to ask a question, it's going to be a $1 holler. Let's just set our own precedent. Let's try it. Tell them out of beer, out of here. I'll give it 29 minutes. I'll go until midnight. If you got a question, $1 holler, I will give you a decent answer. Not genuine, because I still don't give a fuck, but. Work when the Shirley Network came here, you made almost $400 that. I made way more than that, honestly. Because they were flooding the fucking chat. I made a bunch. So, throw the money here. Let's fuck around. Let's make $5. $29 in, 89 thumbs up. So we got 11 to go to get to 100. If we get to 100, I'll have another bourbon. I go back and watch once in a while still. Appreciate you. Sometimes you can't make this shit up. Shut up, Pat. Wildebeest. Your mother's maiden name. Well. That was bad. Yuck. I rewatched a live stream with Jason quite a few times. My favorite part is when he's on the ground next to the toolbox and has to piss, and you hear Rick say, "No, not here." I mean, I remember. Not that I want to remember, but I have never been on a live stream that was that sobering. I've never got off a live stream and called Lee Harris and been like, "What do I do? I don't know what to do." Do I call the cops? Yeah, we'll call the cops. Call the cops. Call Lee Harris and be like, "Hey, I called the cops." They're like, They don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, yeah. We need some more shop towels. I got you. 2 more cases going on the shelf tomorrow. I'll figure it the fuck out. That was a sobering night. I mean, I've never left a live stream like wondering what the fuck's going to happen to me. Usually done a pretty good job of signing off and then calling up Lee asking how the hell did that guy get drunk that fast? I want to know too. That was the mystery to me where we just fell off a cliff. I've gotten really fucking drunk on live streams. Really fucking drunk. But it was we all watched it happen, to be fair. We all watched it fucking play out. And that 5 swallow pull off the Jack Daniels bottle hit his ass hard. We went from fucking 0 to 60 in 3 minutes and went, Like, no, you cannot piss on my live stream. You cannot do that. It was fucked up. Don't drink, but I smoke some dank for sure. The hell is dank? It's like that's like cheap ass weed or skunk ass weed or I don't know. What in the alcoholism is going on here? Coming from the guy that's checking in the middle of the night for no fucking reason. Judging. I smoke some good dispensary weed, sir. You could have said that. You said dank ass weed. So you mean some overpriced fucking government controlled bullshit? Sure. If we had been doing fucking government controlled weed since the 70s, fine. Now, hell no. It's like emissions on the tailpipe of your vehicle. You think they're not trying to regulate that and cut that shit back? Fuck you guys. Just saying. And I'm not a weed smoker, but I'm all about drinking beer and bourbon. What do you think about galaxy gas? What the hell is galaxy gas? That's why you buy aftermarket parts. By definition, yes. Most of them are. Motorcraft, AC Delco, by definition, are aftermarket. They're not genuine OE. I'm just saying. Take a can of Ready Whip and inhale the gas. No shit. Unsponsored Rick Otto mention. I don't want any mention. OE parts are whack. Aftermarket is better for any car. That's not true. There's a completely variable scale there for sure. I'll push back on both sides there. Show me the benefit and show me the warranty. I give a fuck more about what I can stand behind than I give a fuck about what it costs or where it came from. I need to be able to stand behind it. You show me that I can put that motherfucker on and stand behind it for my customer, I'm good. We good. Saying. Show me. If we're talking for performance, fuck performance. 98% of the customers in any market are not looking for performance parts. They're looking for a daily. I'm not looking for the 2%. Fuck the 2%. I don't care. I do not care. If you got the money, I'll work on it. But in my demographic, very few that are in that 2%. And the 2% that are there are going to get butthurt about the things that I want to say about their vehicle because, to be fair, I don't care if it costs you $100,000 if it's a shit box. It doesn't matter. Found Rock Auto in 2015, though my friend's grandpa who owned a motorcycle shop. So, if you're going to do Rock Auto, do Amazon or whatever the fuck you're going to do, fuck around and find out. I don't care. Go ahead. Go buy shit on the internet, put it on, and when you have a problem, fuck around and find out. I'm not willing to do that shit. I want the easiest path if I have a problem. And I will say that better than 80% of failures are, at least better than 80% are technician caused, not a result of the product. Push back on me because this should be fun. The tariffs, though, parts are going through the roof. So, as I'm not a, if you're just buying parts for yourself, put them in yourself, I don't care. Do what you do. Doesn't matter to me. Parts are going through the roof. Yep. My markup is still the same. I still have to make money too. Can buy an electric car and be the fastest. Not necessarily, but maybe. If you do regular maintenance, you're good for the most part. That's not true at all. Yeah. Regular maintenance or OEM manufacturer maintenance. I want to know too. Are you doing what's good for the vehicle or are you doing what they recommend? Vast difference there. Also, shit still breaks either way. And I don't control the price of the part. What's good for the vehicle? So, for example, Ronnie, if you know what's good for the vehicle, give me an example. Oil change every 10K is wild. So how often are you changing your oil, Ronnie? I want to know too. Ryan Boyer, you're fucking retarded. It would be 10 weight. Round 3 to 4. Okay? What are you changing oil on at 3 to 4? Are you doing oil samples? Do you know how much oil samples cost? Because I'm not saying that you shouldn't. More frequently rather than less frequently is always better. But if you spend a little bit of money, and they're pretty damn cheap, to do an oil sample, figure out just how far you can go over the course of a couple, 3, 4 oil changes. Spend $80. Yes, sir. Of course, especially since I'm tuned now. Bullshit. 100% bullshit. Victor's in. Ronnie, what does your oil analysis tell you? What is the scale of measurement? Come on, Ronnie. This is why I'm almost convinced that most of these people are still real, because they can't be that fucking retarded if they're AI. Straight E85. No. I want to know what the measurement is. Plug your business. No, I'm not plugging shit. Plug my wife when I get announced if the light's still on. Never mind. Maybe. It's not midnight yet. Wow. Come on, Ronnie, you dumb fuck. Let's go. God damn it. ChatGPT or Google or AI, any of those motherfuckers could have responded faster than your stupid ass. I mean, piece of shit. Bye, bitch. Like, what do you do? Whatever the fuck I want. You want to get deleted too? Fuck around and find out. Running out of patience because I don't have any. Well, I do have beer, but caffeine. Let's do caffeine because I'm good at bitching at people on the internet when I have something to drink, but I want to have something to drink. I'm going to get pissed off. Oh, it's weird. FAAFO. What's the extra A? Fuck around and find out? Oh, you did the literal. Look at you. I was just going to make some popcorn. I mean, I told Lee Harris a couple of live streams ago, I don't genuinely try to be mean to people. It is not usually not how I lead out of the gate. I try to be funny, but usually makes me be mean to people. Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm not anonymous at all. Fuck you, dude. Also, alcoholics quit. They go to meetings. Hell no. Working on your Ford, I see. Where's the Ford emblem, you dumb fuck? I'm just saying. Besides all the badging that's on the superficial parts underneath the motherfucker, but just because it's a Ford that came from the wrong side of the pond, I'm just saying. Turns out one of those motherfuckers is how I quit my job at the Ford garage. Well, for sure. You should try the smart sobriety path. Yeah, when I start taking advice from people that name Kevin, I will fucking... Never mind. Dumb fuck made my day. Probably your mother's too. Never. God damn it. Just remember, you could have been a blowjob. They say you shouldn't take Advil and ibuprofen or acetaminophen with alcohol, so I quit drinking like 3 minutes ago, so. Fixed it. It's a bedtime for the little mechanic. Little mechanics. Plural. The hell you're talking to, but at some point during the night, myself and my penis are going to go to bed, so one of us is small. The other one is just obnoxious. Thoughts on drinking straight Grey Goose? It was a long week. It's fucking Thursday, so I don't know how your weeks work, but yes. And then do a live stream so all these dickheads can go over there and criticize you for being a fucking alcoholic. 10-hour shifts. I don't give a shit. Can you go live like now on your channel? Do that and then get fucked up and we'll go over there. All 23 people that are here. We'll go there and make fun of you. It's Friday for me. Well, you were either made on a Friday or a Monday, and probably a Monday because self-regret's real, and here you are. 6 more thumbs up to hit a hundo. We don't need that. I'm going to get banned if I do that. No, bullshit. 0 chance. There is 0 fucking opportunity for you to get banned if I can't get banned. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've tried pretty fucking hard to get banned. There are things that we don't talk about, but I have indirectly talked about all of them, and if AI is not that fucking smart at this point, and I'm smarter than AI and didn't get blocked for that shit, also, they're catching up, though, because I get demonetized all the fucking time. Bastards. Anyway. Luckily, I have no regrets. The fact that you would even say that That is 1,000% proof that you have regrets. We would have all done things differently, but I can't change it. Can't change yesterday. So I can change tomorrow. I can't change yesterday. I didn't forget. Your mother tried to. Never mind. Budweiser tomorrow? Maybe. I do have some. Wow. Look at you being all poetic. Forget regret. Her life is yours to miss. That's fair. Hit her done. We should start a racing league where you get straight hammered. Wow. The hell am I allergic to? Stupid. Never mind. We have XXX 4X because Australians ain't spelled beer. What? How long does it usually take to swap a 6L80 transmission? 6 hours. 8 if you're... It's a day's work. Jay, that one was awful. Joe, and I'm not saying that's what book time is, so if you get charged book time, then that's on you. I'm saying what it actually takes. Yo, Rick, check this out. Acted like he only had fucking 24 characters to put in his fucking... Could have just went on with it. Anyway, God damn it. Gifted 5 memberships. Appreciate you. I don't know how I got those, but then he says, shut the fuck up. Henry got one. Curtis got one. Tate got a membership. I didn't even know Tate was still here. Tina got a membership. Who the hell's Tina? And Mr. Will. Only 24 characters. I appreciate you. Grady's leaving because he didn't get a membership. Never mind. Fuck out of here. Lurkers be getting lucky as hell. Well, here you are. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for that. I'm still going to keep giving you shit, though, because it's what I do. So you get no slack for saying stupid shit, but thank you. That is the one weird thing. So when you do a gifted super chat like that or a gifted membership, like people that we've never seen, like they come to fruition. It's weird. So I'm not saying that y'all should do that, but if you want to see that people just pop up that never fucking seen before, that'll work. Please do. You're fucking funny. I'm here for entertainment. If I'm not making you laugh or getting a chuckle, then fucking leave. That's first and foremost. If you don't find what I'm doing funny, you shouldn't be here because this is not educational at all. Well, maybe. If you're looking for a reason to quit drinking because you've gone way too far, then maybe. God damn, you gotta go a long ways, though. Woke my house laughing so loud. You need to go in the garage or some shit. How many people in your damn house? Also, if you have a wife, just give her a reason to fuck up. Wow. Somewhere you have to say I'll accept if your one is given. Not sure though. I have no idea. Tina says, thanks for the gifted membership. Tina, have you been here for a while or no? Like just been lurking? The gifted membership thing to me is weird because it literally it drags people out to the surface that have Tina, for example. It might be her first night or it might be she might have been here for a long fucking time and just never wanted to talk about it. Probably smart on her part. Keep getting gifted memberships to Only Planes. Of course, that's what they do in Australia. It's Only Planes. Watched you for a while. Well, the membership stuff should be dumb. I haven't put out a members video in a while, but I probably should. Roldy. Is that how you say it? From Brazil? Tina's from Paul's channel. Oh, I got you. Paul and Megan. I haven't seen them for a minute, but I probably pissed them off. Anyway. Far be it from me to piss somebody off on a live stream. I'm just saying. I only drop on chat every once in a while. Well, Tina, I think you got a whole month's worth of watching live streams, so what kind of liquor do you like? Bourbon, unless my wife is still awake when I go now. Never mind. Then that spelled different. Might not have the same. Never mind. Bite. If it's got an ABV, then we're fucked. $70. What the hell is a ZAR? Continue the awesome content, brother. You're killing it. The Fuckers who find you offensive need to grow a fucking pair. Appreciate you, buddy. What is 70 ZAR? I have no idea what the fuck that is. Where the hell are you from? I thought you was some weirdo with a short ass name from. That might be 70 fucking cents. I have no idea, but it's 70 whatever you have. South African Rand. I don't know what that means, but thank you. I don't think that's ever happened before. What the hell time is it in South Africa? That shit's gotta be like 3 in the morning? $5. I appreciate you doing the math. Your exchange rate fucked. Saying 7 a.m. Oh yeah, I that may God damn it, it's after midnight. How the hell did that happen? I'm a trauma nurse, so I may lurk. Hello. Like tonight, I'm watching as I'm trying to put myself to sleep for a turnaround shift. Well, fuck. Tina, I appreciate you what you do, because that shit's not lost on me. Like Emily, y'all are underappreciated. Nurses and teachers. I'm just going to say, nurses and teachers are the two people that are the most underappreciated in the world. 100%. They do the most and get the least by a landslide. The amount of work that they put into their job to help someone and get them to a better place, whether it's education or physically, and the amount of money that they get in compensation for it is bullshit. Just gonna say. So that's you. I don't talk politics on my channel. I'm a very conservative person, but I'm also reasonable. We don't talk politics here for a lot of fucking reasons. And there's a lot of shit that I don't agree with on any fucking side. I agree with the side of reason and debate. Let's talk about it. Because I've never been unwilling to debate shit with anybody. Like, if you can fucking show me, and we can fucking talk about it, then. But talking can solve a lot of things. You damn right it can. Just have a conversation. Doesn't have to be hostile. I might take some shots at you that I probably shouldn't and be a little bit juvenile sometimes. Genuinely, if we're going to talk about it, like have a grown-up conversation, then yeah, I can do that. If I'm doing it on YouTube, I'm here to be funny. I'm not here to, I'm here to entertain. I'm not here to get into the fucking drag people into the fucking dirt kind of, you know, the dungeon of the rest of our lives, because we can all do that on a regular fucking basis. You can go anywhere. Marriages fail due to lack of communication, also other things, but mainly that. there's a compounding effect there, right? The My opinion, marriages fail for a lot of reasons. We are living in a society that doesn't support the same things that marriage was fundamentally created on. That being said, and this is no shame on anybody, but the women's right movement changed a lot of things in our society. I believe that women should have all the rights as men. However, they should be delegated. When you are a young couple, you should be, as a male, fathering children. The wife should be mothering children. As those children are growing up, they need a fundamental mother in their life. Dad works out, mother's at home, taking care of them, nurturing them, and bringing them up as young children. As they become adults, there is nothing wrong with that, with her getting a job and, contributing to the household and, putting a little bank in the little money in the bank for the retirement for the both of them. Could have worked great. This whole 2-income family from the time the children are born, and the fact that we have daycare systems that are over fucking loaded doesn't make sense to me. Why are you paying a paycheck to someone to take care of your child when you could just take care of your damn child? Because that little bit you got on it, you think is a big deal. And it's not. It's not. Keep your damn kids at home. Raise your damn kids. For that matter, keep them out of the public school system if you can. You want to talk about fucking childhood indoctrination? Look at what you got now. And I don't give a fuck about your values. Keep them home. Teach them your values. It's not that hard. It might not be pretty, but it's not that damn hard. I'm just saying. My opinion. There's also this fundamental idea that at 25 years old, you need to have a $250,000 house. No. You need to have a starter house. That was, when I was 25, that would have been a $50,000 house. It's a $100,000 house now. Even if we double the money. Nobody wants to do that. Because your parents gave you unrealistic expectations for what you could do. Can I get a mod? I subbed. I don't give a shit if you subbed or not. I don't like you that much. Stick around and we'll figure it the fuck out. Bought my house at 35. And that's great. It's just, we have to no beggars get mod status. That's fact. We have to get back to fundamentals. Like, just as a society right now, if there is not a correction, we cannot sustain. Toby, go fuck yourself. I'll fix you. Bye, bitch. just on a basic economic level, we cannot sustain ourselves going forward at all. It will not happen. We do not have the defense budget or the fucking budget to sustain our debt. If we did that as people in our own household, we'd already been done. The only thing that we're doing is delaying the inevitable. That's all we're doing. Also realize that we are, as a society, are not making more people. So is that there is not a next generation of boomers, boomer bankruptcy? Yes and no. Yes and no. There was definitely an influx there, for sure. And we can also get into the boomer stuff, but that's a whole nother fucking deal. We've done this to ourselves. That being said, there's a disproportionate amount of boomers that are so fucking stuck with their fucking wealth that do not want to leave that to the next generation and are so fucking caught up in keeping it until they die, no matter what, and have done nothing to try to distribute that wealth to the next generation and grow it bigger. So, good on you, boomers, for being selfish as fuck. And I know that's going to ruffle a lot of fucking feathers. But there's a whole bunch of them. And if you stop and think about it, yep. Especially the wealthy ones. The wealthy ones are the worst ones. Just saying. I'm not saying that you got to donate shit to charity. Help your kids out. Make that multi-generational wealth. Build something for the next generation. Especially those that came out of hardship. Out of World War II. No, I work for this and this is mine. I'm going to keep it and I'm going to do... No. Try to pass that family business on. How many fucking multi-generational businesses are carrying on to now? Now, the business of 75 years old or more. Almost none of them. Like 4%. I want to know. You know why that is? Because people are getting selfish with their wealth. And I'm not advocating for, like, I don't want you to start a fucking charity. Build generational wealth. I don't know, probably not too many. Exactly. Build generational wealth. Have kids. Because our adversaries, for lack of a better term, are outproducing us 8-1. As a group, just in general, the people that are fucking here right now, our general belief in who we are and why we exist, our adversaries, if you do not know what I'm talking about, then you're fucking retarded, are outproducing us 8-1. So it is not a matter of a vote before long. It is a matter of fucking... It's just a matter of numbers. And at 8-1, it's not going to be long. Oh, God damn it. Why did we get to 100? Fuck's sake. Why was I here so long? God damn it. Well, that was way too much. Sake. And I will go as far as to say that our current governing system, democracy, does not work without adversity. Like we as a society do not function well unless our back is against the fucking wall and we have to fight for it. And the reason for that is because other societies are absolutely controlled all the time. When we get to run amok, we get to do whatever the fuck we want and then act like we can come together when shit gets real. World War I, World War II. Vietnam was not a good example. If you want to get later, 9/11. Everybody had each other's back and wanted to hug everybody for about fucking 10 days until, but that wasn't true adversity. It was nobody had to actually, that wasn't currently fucking enlisted, actually had to go and fight that fucking war. Just saying. We never felt adversity as a fucking nation and since World War II at all. That's why you had the boomers. That's why we grew as a fucking country. That's why we grew as a nation and why we grew as a democracy. Because we faced adversity. It's the only way this shit works. And now we've kicked adversity so fucking far down the road that good luck. I'm just saying. The can is so far out in front of us now that we can't even catch the motherfucker. We don't even know where the fucking can is. I believe in unity, not diversity. You're an idiot. Unity does nothing for you. I have never said we needed to unite. You oblivious, do you alcoholic? What? If you're gonna take shots at me, at least fucking say it right. Fuck. Spell it right. I've been drinking for sure. But I'm not wrong on my perspective. Show me. We've been a better country through adversity. I've never said anything about diversity or unity. We need to be diverse. Shamefully fucking absolutely diverse in everything. We need to be as divisive as possible while still staying united. Because we need to cover all the fucking bases. We need to have people that are good at everything. All of them. Not people that are stuck somewhere in the middle. Not people that don't know where they want to be or who they are or all that other bullshit. That's unity. Not diversity. Diversity is growing a society that teaches people the shit that they can be good at, that can make them successful and have a good living, and we can conquer all in the process. I don't like social class. Oh, because you're on the lower end of it. Or you got enough money to think that you're not. I don't give a fuck about social class. Social class has nothing to do with me. I don't give a shit. I've never talked to anybody and asked or interpreted anything about their social class until your stupid ass, because it's not about class. Everyone could be successful if you gave them the opportunity. And this isn't socialism. This is capitalism. The higher echelon needs to make the money. The lower echelon is not going to make the same money. But we can all be successful if we all work within our niche. We've pampered our society to let people think that they can be anything they want to be, and that's not fucking true. It never has been, never will be. You cannot be anything you want to be. It doesn't fucking work that way. Never will, never has. Fucking cow cannot be a pig. It doesn't work, never has. We can agree with that shit on farm animals. Why the hell can't we agree with that on people? Some people can dig potatoes, and some people can fly fucking spaceships. They can all be successful, though. We could create a fucking world where they're all successful. They all live a good life. Do they all make the same amount of money? Nope. Nope. They don't make the same amount of money. But they're all successful. They all live within their means, and they can all be happy, because if we had created a society 50 fucking years ago where we told those fucking people that they can't fly spaceships, but they can dig potatoes, and your ass can go fly a spaceship, we would have been much better off. But we've already kicked that can 50 fucking years down the road or more. So here we are. This isn't a yesterday thing. It's not a fucking last administration thing. This is a multi-generational fucking problem. We've told people for generations that you can be anything you want to be, and you fucking can't. You cannot be anything you want to be. Fuck. I don't get pissed off about a lot of things, but a little bit angry tonight. The world doesn't work that way. You weren't built to be an athlete. And you also weren't built to be intelligent. I'm just saying. Or you were. Some of us were built to be athletes, and some of us were fucking rocket scientists, and some of us were made to fucking hit shit with a hammer, and some of us were able to dig fucking potatoes. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I hit shit with a hammer. Nothing wrong with that. I'm on the lower echelon of ways to make money in life. I don't have any fucking shade on anybody that's made more money than me. There's a whole hell of a lot of them. I do what I'm good at. Wrecking shit. We have to stop lying to people, because that's what we're doing. As a society, you get to be what you want to be. I remember school 25 fucking years ago, 30 years ago. You can be anything you want to be, but you have to go to college to be it. Didn't do either. Some of us were meant to get hammered and let her rip on all the YouTube. Rick BORK, 2025. Grow the farm up. Appreciate you. Wanted to win the lottery, but I'm still working. Things didn't work out as planned. And we just have to be fucking realistic. There's too many fucking people that got told they could be whatever the fuck they wanted to be and believed it. You're a kid, I get it. Went through most of your adult life believing it. Absolute bullshit. I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta go have some supper because I didn't eat before I got on here and I've been drinking and ranting a fucking lot. Not wrong. Don't regret it. I don't give a shit. If you don't agree with me, go fuck yourself. But as a society in general, we are fucking going in the wrong direction. And somebody better figure it the fuck out. So, appreciate you.